Hello and welcome to the Cubbears fan report for May 1st, 2024. It was a rough night last night. More about that later. Anyway, the Cubs lost yesterday, but let's start with Monday when they won on a big home run by Christopher Morel. The Cubs were facing a no-hitter going into the 8th inning, and they broke it up. And then Christopher Morel came up after the Cubs had tied it up, and he launched a 3-run home run well into the upper deck in left field against the Mets, and that was a big win. I was bowling at the time. I was with fellow Cubbear fan reporter Zachary Meyer, and we watched that home run together on my phone. So you can go bowling and watch the Cubs if you have MLB Network. And that was a big, thrilling hit. And the Cubs managed to pull that game off because they did the opposite last night. They played terrible baseball. Javier Assad really is pitching well, and I have to wonder if they just hate him. They don't give him run support, so every pitch is counting for everything. The Cubs started off with a throwing error in the first inning. When Wisdom was playing first base, they had the runner picked off first by Assad, and when Assad went to throw it to second, he launched it into left field. The runner got to third and scored on a sacrifice fly that was not Assad's fault. Then Alzolay came in, routine ground ball to Dansby Swanson, who's supposed to be a Gold Glover, who threw the ball away to first base on a routine ground out. There was no pressure, no hurry. He just threw it sidearm. Sidearm is what I was told is a way to not get scouted if you're being scouted by a pro scout. Once they see you throw sidearm, they don't want you. And Dansby Swanson's a great sidearm thrower, and he launches the ball, and he usually makes it. But if you're going to be the Gold Glove, be the Gold Glove, throw the ball overhand and put some power on it. Because after that error, it brought up another hitter who hit a home run, and that was Stewart. Stewart launched a home run, a 3-run home run, and the Cubs ended up losing 4-2. That was a terrible outcome. The Cubs will play tonight at 6 o'clock with Imanaga going. He's 4-0 with an earned run average just a little under 1 versus Budo. And the Cubs are going to have to start scoring a few runs to make it a little easier on their pitchers, because that's the problem with them not backing up their pitchers. Every pitcher's got to throw for his life every single pitch. Let's score 4 or 5 runs in the first inning, and let's get it going like we used to do in April and see what we can do about that. Anyway, some other news about the Cubs is Cade Horton got promoted to AAA. Cade Horton is their big prospect pitcher who is supposed to be an incredible arm, and he may make it to the show by the end of the year. Anyway, let's talk some more about the Bears. Cubbear fan report, after all. A lot of people are speculating or saying that the Bears have the best trio of wide receivers with Roma Dunze, DJ Moore, and Keenan Allen. I'm losing track of all my names over here because usually I don't have to do that, but the Bears have so many wide receivers, they look loaded, and everybody's thinking they have the best one. I mean, consider what they had when they got Mitch Trubisky and when they had Justin Fields, and compare what Bryce Young had. He had no offensive line. The Bears are almost a complete team. They're ready to go to playoffs. They got a good offensive line, and they can only get better, and they're going to add depth. They look solid on defense, they look solid on offense, and the wide receiver core is incredible. Everybody's like, who's Mitch Trubisky going to throw to? Who's Justin Fields going to throw to? This is the Cubbears fan report, and I am excited about what's going to happen for the Bears. I don't care what the Cubs do, because we got hope with the Bears. But I think the Cubs can go to the playoffs and go to the World Series. They just need to execute better on defense. We don't need to put up with this poor execution. They got Gold Glove infielders. Last year they were known for their defense. This year they're known for their failure to throw. Let's go, Cubs. Let's go. Cubbear fan report on May 1st. Have a great May.